Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double underset elder apostles, the bishops, the elders who rule well. Peace, citation to the elect. My name is Anah. I've titled this video False Flags and Calling in Favors. And basically, we're just getting the fact that this Trump situation just happened a little while ago. On my page, I did a video called Trump Shot At and Other Things. And in that video, two major things happened that I explained. I explained that something major happened in the heathens world, their media, what they have going on, and also the Israelite world and our media and what we have going on. Even though this Israelite thing is now mainstream, and people are, paying close attention to what's happening regarding the truth coming out, and we have, you know, hundreds of Christians, trying to combat the truth. You have the world elites trying to combat the truth, right? And we here, the hopeful elect inside the truth, can feel that. We can feel them combating the truth. So anyway, the video was Trump shot at and other things. In that video, yes, Trump got shot at, but also a major group, Sakari, for whatever they split. Now, they told us when they split that they're not gonna tell us why they split, but at the same time they tried to tell us why they split. But to my knowledge, they never told us. And on top of that, I don't think they ever did really explain. So Esau Edom still got some ammo in that false flag right there. But so now we have Trump shot at and other things too, because recently, they're investigating Trump getting shot at. And so yes, Trump did get shot at, but we also have another major thing happening in the Israelite world, which is another major camp um, uh, going into the new covenant, which we are not in the new covenant. We're not in the new covenant. This man has been proven to be a false apostle, false teacher, you know. So, and the warnings have been going out not to listen to him, but there's new members that come in daily. So we tackle that, we defend the gospel. But this is a major thing coming from a major camp out of the blue. So, and like I said, on top of that, Trump shot at. So these two things they're similar. The first video I did with Trump being shot at and uh, Sakari breaking up into many pieces. Now you have Sakari and you have Genesis. And now the second time we have Trump shot at in major camp IUIC saying that we're in a new covenant. And now these are false flags and calling in favors, but we know the tact of Esau Edom. Just like when they rolled out that I believe it's a C Ragamuffin and all of those different things down there that happened in 2020, and you have the man's Bill Hates said that it was a test. We witnessed what they did and how they reacted. The next one will surely get them, or whatever the case may be. So even with these tactics that Esau Edom is doing, he knows how to bring in these false flags, these smoking mirrors, and he can witness what is happening with people when he's ready to finally bring the hammer in and call him that last favor that will be basically detrimental to the 2/3, because it's gonna be for their end, whatever the camp breaks up or however it goes down. But basically we can clearly see that these are basically the same things, and Esau Edom is definitely calling in favors, and these are false flags, regarding these different camps, knowing what they're doing, working for their master Esau Edom. So that was just a little bit that I thought about. Like I said, it's the same exact scenario that happened last time to this time. So Esau Edom is coming down with this great wrath, and let me get these precepts. It says Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Right? So evil things are happening, but we understand it's happening by the hand of Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, right? He's allowing these 2/3 individuals to get caught up and deceived and to be confused, right? And he's bringing the destruction, and this world has to fail, and everything. Let me get Second Corinthians 11 or First Corinthians. It's second, first. Two. All right, so this is Second Corinthians 10:1 because the Most High Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua is doing this, through the hand of His prophets. This it says. Let me just start at 3. It says, "For though we walk in the flesh, we do not war after the flesh. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the power to the pulling down of strongholds." One of those strongholds is IUIC, because ain't nothing in that camp coming out is good. You might have little tad bits mixed in there that may be correct, but a little leaveneth the whole lump, right? So ultimately, that whole camp needs to be destroyed, and we can go into the different precepts regarding, Second Peter's and different things. Jude 1, men crept in unawares, and basically their destruction lingereth, but the Most High, is saving that destruction for that individual, for when he comes back. So basically, these camps are Israel united in confusion. They're going to get destroyed regardless by the hand of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because these are strongholds that are, basically confusion camps. It says, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the power to the pulling down of strongholds." Right? That's why we defend the gospel, and we let things be known. It says, "Casting down imaginations and every high thing that exalted itself against the knowledge of Yahweh, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Yahweh Shai." It says, "And having in a readiness to revenge all disobedience when your obedience is fulfilled." Right? So basically, now that we have this truth, this understanding, and we're rehearsing the righteous act in this grace period, we're bringing down these strongholds, right, by defending the gospel in anything that these different camps talk about. So ultimately, like I said, when Esau Edom is calling these favors and compromising these different camps, that's the Lord's doing, because ultimately these camps need to be brought down and separated, and split up, you know, because no truth is coming out of there. Ephesians 5:15, "See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil." It says, "Least Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices." And it's kind of crazy that the same scenario played out from the last time Trump was shot at to this time Trump was shot at. Basically breaking news on both sides. Breaking news, Trump shot at Sakari camp splits. Breaking news, Trump shot at IUIC teaches another heresy, false doctrine. You know, so that's that. Revelation 12:12, it says, "Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the great sea." I'm sorry. "Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time." So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me get this right here. This is false flag. It says, "A false flag is an act that is intended to hide the true source of responsibility and blame another party." The term originated in the 16th century to describe a naval warfare tactic where a ship would fly the flag of a neutral or enemy country to hide its identity. Pirates and privateers would use this tactic to get close to other ships before attacking them. And if you look at that, what's happening with IUIC? So if they're compromised, these IUIC, the whole camp is a false flag, right? Because they have the 501(c). They're not teaching their own doctrine. They're teaching a Christian world-friendly doctrine, and Esau Edom is able to call in favors and say, "We'll teach this now. We'll teach that now. We'll do this now." That means that camp is a false flag, because he's somewhat trying to get close to the elect. He's trying to spoon feed the hopeful elect his bullshit, basically, through camps. It won't work, but it's definitely a false flag, and he's going to use that tactic to attack the Israelites, which ultimately he's just going to get the 2/3. So it's the Lord's doing. So with that, I'll say Shalom to the elect, which consists of men, women, and children. Shalom.